Today I'm going to make some beef jerky using my solar cooker. Making beef jerky is actually just a slow cooking process in which you cook the food for a long period of time at low heat. That way it will give the meat enough time to cook at low temperature and at the same time evaporate all the moisture inside the meat. A solar cooker is perfect for this because it can easily maintain low cooking temperature for a long period of time. First of all, let's talk about the choice of meat. The kind of beef that's good to make beef jerky is the one that doesn't have a lot of fat or tendon. Too much fat in the beef jerky will make it go rancid if you plan to store it for a long period of time. Too much tendon will make it too chewy, like rubber. The best beef for jerky is just lean meat. What I have for this time is bottom round roast. There are many kinds of beef that I can use to make jerky as long as it's lean. I just choose the one that's lean enough and is on sale. I started by trimming off some fat on the outside, and that's the only fatty part. The rest of the beef is lean, and there are two ways to cut the meat, depends on your preference. You can cut along the grain of the meat or you can cut across the grain. If you cut it perpendicular to the grain of the meat, then it will be less chewy and easier to eat. I prefer to cut it along the grain of the meat because I like to tear off long strands of fiber and the meat is also more chewy. That's my preference. There's no right or wrong way to do this, it's just personal preference. I cut the meat in small pieces, each about 3 mm thick. I find this the optimum thickness for cooking with my solar oven. The total weight of raw meat is 838 grams or 1 pound 13 ounce. To marinate it, I use mainly barbecue sauce and teriyaki sauce. Then I just put a little bit of every sauce I can find in the refrigerator. I also add some sesame seeds, fresh onion, garlic, and lemongrass. It's time to pour it in and mix everything together. Then I replace the cap and put everything in the fridge overnight. It's now 10:38 in the morning and time to get cooking. I got my grill here and some oil. I'm going to spread some oils onto the grill so it doesn't stick. I got a tray and some aluminum foil, and this is going to be on the bottom to collect the meat juice and fat coming from the meat. And that will make my clean job a lot easier later on when I'm done. So here we go. The aluminum foil on the bottom and the grill on the top. This is going to be cooked all day today until the sunset. One important thing to note is that you have to spread the meat out in a way that every single piece is under direct sunlight. That will guarantee they will get hot enough to dry out. Any piece that is in the shade and not under direct sunlight, it will not be dried out properly. Here is an example to show you the piece on the left, which has been in direct sunlight, therefore it's been cooked well and dried out properly. Whereas the piece on the right has not been in the direct sunlight and there is still a lot of moisture within the meat, so this has to be cooked again. I just put my glass cover on and I made a gap here in the corner so to make sure that all the vapor will escape. That's very important. So here we go. Current temperature is pretty cold, about 70 degrees Fahrenheit. We're about 2 hours in and temperature right now is about 200 degrees Fahrenheit. Got some vapor on the top of glass, just a little bit of vapor, but the meat is cooking real nice and it smells real good right now. So it's gonna cook like this all day today. It's been about 4 hours and the temperature is creeping up a little bit. Right now it's about 220 degrees Fahrenheit. And so I just went ahead and removed the reflector so it can cool down a little bit. I want it to be between 180 to 200 degrees Fahrenheit. So from now on it should be fine without the reflector. And right now the meat is getting darker. Looks pretty nice right now and it smells great. Smell wonderful. It's been 6 hours and the temperature has been a constant 200 degrees, so it's pretty good. The meat is nice and brown right now and it has shrunk quite a bit Looks pretty good. So here we go. The sun is down and it is done. Actually done a long time ago. So time to get it out. See, the temperature now is about 60 degrees Fahrenheit. I remove the glass cover. It looks very nice. Looks dry and nice. Well done. And let's give it a try. Looks nice. Wow. I'm gonna call my wife and let her try it. This is absolutely not her thing. She's an herbivore. But I'm just gonna let her try it anyway. Let's see what happens.
Bấm hả?
Check that out.
Rồi, đẹp quá.
Try.
I can. Em đánh răng rồi xong hết rồi. Honey is late. Em đã chuẩn bị đi ngủ rồi, em nói chuyện thôi. Sorry. Mai đi.
Yeah, fine.
Em không phải insult, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Em không phải insult, nhưng ý là tại vì em không có một cái emotion nào về thịt. Nhìn nó giống như nhìn cục đất. Nhìn nó giống như nhìn cục đất.
Well, that sort of response is absolutely expected. Despite what she says, this is still my favorite food. And I'm glad she says it looks like dirt and not like poop. Because looking from afar, this kind of looks like poop. But it doesn't matter. I'm gonna eat it. I'm gonna eat all of it. And the best thing is this is extremely easy to make and easy to cook. I just have to marinate it and then just leave it out in the sun and let it cook by itself. And by the end of the day, it is done. Right, it's time to clean up and show you the bottom part here. So I line up the aluminum foil on the bottom. Now all I gotta do is to remove the foil. That's it. And that's it. There's no need to clean it up. And what's left down there is absolutely clean. That's it for now, folks. Hope you enjoyed the videos and thanks for watching. See you next time.